Hello, howdy howdy. How's everybody doing tonight on this Sunday? And in my case, it's like a crazy wet, thunder, lots of rain Sunday. So my name is Becky Arnett Carmes. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and you are hanging out either on my business page or perhaps my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome. We're going to have a super fun time. Emily, you're the first one here. So tonight we're going to be playing around with this cute little guy. It's got some cute little butterflies in all different shapes. And this one is called Etched Butterflies. Etched Butterflies. Let me get that supply list posted really quickly. So I did remember to come on to do the sprinkle drawing tonight. I was trying the screen share again that I tried before that didn't work. But I went into a test mode first to see if it was going to work. And it just done a test mode, and then I had to post my test run. So if you noticed that, I posted that, and it wasn't really a true live because that's what happened. What am I doing? I am doing a post. Let's not do a post. Let me get to my live. It's a Sunday. That's all I gotta say. Okay. There it is. Let me post a comment. Post. Add. And then let me find it on here. Okay, did you load? There it is. Load. Pin. Okay, I pinned it to the top. So that's your supply list with everything I'm going to be creating tonight with the transfer on a 9x9 double-sided frame, black and white paste singles, and then some squeegees. Pretty much is what you're going to need. And of course, there'll be a couple little extra things. So what we're going to do first is we're going to cut out our transfer. These transfers are, of course, reusable. You can get 8 to 12 uses out of it. A lot of fun, springy things you can do with these butterflies. Super fun. Have to figure out which one of these butterflies we want to play around with tonight. I think I'm going to cut this into 2 pieces. So let's bring you down. Remember what we did the other day without cutting all the little pieces together? But I'm going to cut this down a little bit just so it's easier for me to store it. I like to put these in an art portfolio book if they ever make it to the art portfolio book. So it's easier if they're a little smaller than the 12x18. This is the size C transfer is what this is. So it's the 12x18 as far as the sheet. But it'll fit in my little art portfolio book better, little smaller pieces. So I think from there, we're going to do our fancy little way that we done it the other day where we kind of lifted it up. Of course, right here where there's cut lines, this is where you cut your transfers apart. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. I'm going to use my transfer trimmers, which are silicone coated, so that you can just kind of go right underneath there and just trim that without actually taking it off the paper. Now, if you need to take it off the paper, you can, but see how I just kind of cut that apart so that when I wash it, it's just easier to store it all in a bigger sheet. Which one of these butterflies we want to play around with tonight? Do we want to do the top butterfly or the bottom butterfly? Which butterfly do you like? So top or bottom? Top or bottom? So are you guys vote on the butterfly so I know, well, I guess I can go ahead and cut them all out. So the little butterfly is the top one, and then the bigger butterfly is the bottom. I mean, there's smaller ones over here, but for the sake of us voting, we're going to be playing around with one of the 2 bigger ones for tonight. Okay, Emily says the bottom. Anybody else wants to chime in? Okay, so we've got those cut apart. So far, looks like I've got one vote for the bottom one. And while we're still waiting on that, we're going to take our 9x9. This is like a fairly new size, double-sided frame. We've got them in 5x7s, 9x12s. The big, long, narrow ones, I always forget the sizes. I think it's like in 6x24, I want to say. And we've got the 5x5s, and now we've got 9x9s. So this is a 9x9. This came out with that last catalog. So we're using it tonight. So the box frames are awesome because they can sit up. They've got a little bit of an edge to them as far as the frame. So you can kind of put them on a nail, and they'd also hang up on the wall. So you've got white on this side, and then you've got brown on this side. So you've got two different kind of color surfaces you can use. Normally, I always like the white, but tonight we're going to be playing around with the brown. So I'm kind of going out of my norm tonight. We're going to do a brown. Now, this is a wood surface, so anytime you have a wood surface, it's always recommended that you wax. So we're going to wax this wood surface. I wasn't able to put any wax into your cart because the wax is currently out of stock. So hopefully you've got some wax already in your possession. Worst case, you could pick some up at your local hardware store. Granted, it's not our wax, but it would get you through the project. Or you can send me a message because I've got some jars here. So I'm just putting some wax on my wood surface. Who do we have in here? Who do we have in here? We have somebody in here. Is it Coco? Is Coco in here? So just a very thin layer. I normally wax on both sides, but I am kind of low on my wax on this jar, so I'm just going to wax on the wood side. The brown side, you're going to flip over your little buffing cloth. Then I'm just going to buff it a little bit. So once again, for those that are just popping on, I'm giving you guys a choice on the butterfly. Are we going to do the top butterfly or the bottom butterfly? Top or bottom? I'll let you guys vote on that. Top or bottom? And then we're going to put our words on here. I have no clue what that says, but it's pretty writing, isn't it? I mean, you've got all kind of fun stuff that you can also accessorize with if you wanted to. Then we're going to fuzz this. What does fuzzing mean? Fuzzing is this is an adhesive sticker, okay? It's sticky. It's brand new. It's never been used. So you're just going to kind of soften that adhesive a little bit by picking up some lint so it's not crazy sticky. Now, we wax the surface, so that's going to help you out because that's also making your surface so it's not, you know, wood's porous. So it's got all the little dips and crannies, and it's not like a super smooth surface. So that's kind of even out your surface a little bit. And I think I'm going to put mine so it kind of goes with the wood grain. Figure out where we're going to want to put this. And then we're going to do this part in white. And I wonder. I think I'm going to off-center it a little bit. So I've off-centered it. It looks like I've got something right there. So I always like to feel my surface to see if I feel anything underneath it. because you're not going to want any lint. And look, that's like a piece of thread right there. Look at that piece of thread, because I washed all my fuzzing cloths because I had a workshop Thursday, so they all went into the wash. So when you wash these, I wash them in regular detergent. I kind of take a little shot on them and kind of scrub them where they've got like some chalk or some stuff when people wash in their hands and everything on them. But you do not put fabric softener. No fabric softener in the wash when you're doing those. Let's make sure I've got that straight. So I'm using the 9x9 frame. I have off-centered it. Why do you think I might have off-centered it? Maybe because we're going to have to put a butterfly on here, right? I have room for my butterfly. We're going to use white chalk paste. Now, I'm using a jar, but if you grab the shopping link below in the first comment, you're going to get paste singles. Paste singles are kind of like little catch-up packets. They're good for normally about 3 projects. This size projects anyway. So you're going to be able to get more than enough paste in your packet, and then you'll have some saved for another project. Or you can grab a jar if so desired. Now, speaking about going down there and grabbing that shopping link and throwing all of this in your cart if you like it and you want to purchase it, during the month of May, we are doing Transfer Palooza. Transfer Palooza is you can buy any 2 transfers. So let's say this one is 1 transfer that's already in your shopping cart. You can throw 2 more in there. You buy 2, get 1 free. So you could get this one, go find 2 more so that you can get 1 free. And then you'll be getting you a little savings, right? That's during the month of May. If you're also a Club Couture member, you're part of our subscription club. On top of the Transfer Palooza, we also are doing Paste Palooza for club members. There's 2 different trios of paste that you can get for half off if you're a club member. If you're not a club member, might be a good time to become one. So then if that's something that sounds good to you, you want to join the club first. After you enroll in the club, then you can go shopping, get your transfers that are buy 2, get 1 free, which can also be stacked. So you could get more. Let's say you bought 4 transfers, you'd get 2 free, okay, and so on and so forth. And if you went ahead and become a club member, then you can get those paste for half off. And those are paste jars. Let's put him over here so I can wash him. This is where we're at thus far. What do you think? Isn't that pretty on that brown? Just kind of pops a little bit. If anybody knows what any of that says. I have no clue. No clue. Okay, so now we're moving on to our twist for tonight. We're going to do a little twist. We're going to let that dry. And let's see, did anybody else vote on the butterflies? Hello, Jockey. I'm going too fast. Looks like I only see a vote for the bottom. So that's the butterfly we're doing. We're doing the bottom butterfly. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to put this somewhere to dry. And let me see what I've done. I've got, I'm losing my voice. I've got like construction paper. It's like cardstock. I don't know if I'd use paper. You could try paper, but I'd probably go with something a little thicker. So this is cardstock. What you're going to do first is we're going to throw a little bit of wax on here. Not a lot. Very little, but we're trying to make it so it doesn't keep my transfer and not give it back because it is paper. Paper. So we're going to wax this. Yes, I am waxing paper. I can't say I've ever waxed paper before. I don't think I have. Did we wax that cork board that time we used it? You guys remember if I waxed the cork board? I don't remember. I might have. Because we played around with cork board. What was it, like a month ago, give or take? Might have been 2 months ago. That was a cool project. I found more frames, so I plan on doing that cork board more. Because the cork board's really easy to cut down and fit into those frames. That was like super easy. I'm all about super easy. Okay, so there's my thin layer. I'm going to turn my buffing cloth over. We're going to kind of buff that in so I can't really tell that I've got wax on here. See some of my wax kind of moving around. Now this would also be kind of fun if you wanted to like do some coloring, like some watercoloring. I kind of was wondering if I wanted to do that. But I didn't throw any of that in your shopping cart, so we're just going to keep it simple tonight. But you could do some watercoloring. Once we put this butterfly on this paper, you could get like a paintbrush, thin down some of your paste, and then you could color in your butterfly. I just grabbed another little washcloth just to kind of buff a little bit better. Because that buffing cloth has got full of wax. Okay, so we're going to use the bottom butterfly that we've already cut. Let's fuzz him because he's brand new, and heaven knows I don't want to tear up this paper because we are putting him on paper, right? We're chalking on paper today. See, that was 2 times, that's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I am fuzzing the kadoozy out of the butterfly. Get up there, butterfly. He does not want to get up there. Okay, let's put our butterfly. We're just going to use black. But you really could use this in any color if you wanted to. Oh, I'm getting low on black. Keeping it simple. White and black. It's timeless. Timeless colors. But this would be pretty. Like I said, you could do the butterfly in whatever color suits you fancy. You could do it in black, and then you could come back, like I said, water down some colors. Of course, take them out of your jars or your paste packets and put them in a little color tray. Spritz a little water in there, kind of thin them down so that they turn into paint. And then you could just paint away your cute little butterfly. Okay, you ready to see this on cardstock? Look how easy that came off, guys. Look at it. Look, beautiful. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's dry it. Watch my comments over here on my cell phone, but it's not putting all the comments up here because I know I saw comments from other folks. So why is it not showing me everybody? Okay, let's try that again. Let's see if that helps out any. Okay, so we've got our butterfly. I've got it dried. Because now we're going to do paper dolls. Paper dolls. We're going to cut out our butterfly. Do you guys remember playing? Who had paper dolls? Anyone play with paper dolls? I'm going to do a rough cut to begin with. Boy, this brings back really, boy, how old was I when I did paper dolls? 10, 11, maybe. I don't know if I was any younger. I don't remember. So this is so far my rough cut. Yeah, we are playing paper dolls. We're playing paper butterflies. You could do this with a whole lot of the butterflies. You could do one of each size if you wanted to. You know, every time I come live, we play a share game. Oops, I said the share word. Oops, my bad. We play a sprinkle game. Did everyone see the sprinkle drawing I done earlier? I was doing a little test run with my screen share. Remember when I tried to do the screen share last time on the business plays page, it didn't work. So I was doing a little test run on it, and I actually, Facebook let me hit a test. And I guess when I hit that test, nothing went live. So when I got done, I was trying to figure out where it went, and it's like, oh, it's a test. No one can see it. I'm like, okay, but I was able to share it. So that's what happened there. That's what happened there. And it worked. And if Miss Ria is watching, you are last week's share sprinkle winner. Congratulations. This is where I'm at. All I've got is my little antennas to do. So anyway, every time I come live, I give you guys a sprinkle word. All you have to do is hit your sprinkle button. That's that S-H-A-R-E that you know Facebook doesn't want us to say, that I have said a couple of times already tonight. So all you have to do is hit that little button and come back and put our hashtag and whatever my little sprinkle word's going to be tonight, and you get an entry into my little weekly game. So you can sprinkle once per day. So once per day. You can come back here tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, all the way until next Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. The game ends, and then another one begins at 8 o'clock like tonight. So our sprinkle word is going to be butterflies. Hashtag butterflies is our sprinkle word. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Of course, I just turned on my hot glue gun. Yay. I was supposed to turn it on when I started my paper dolling. Paper dolls. So back to our little frame. We've got our butterfly. So we're going to kind of bend him up so he actually looks like a butterfly. And then we're going to kind of hot glue them so we get like a little 3D effect. You know, so you could actually do a smaller one if you wanted to and put a smaller one maybe up here at the top. I think we're just going to do the one and kind of put him like maybe you're right there. What do you think? Do you like it? That's why I kind of off-centered my words. But you know, you could come back, you could do another one of the smaller ones and put him like maybe going the other way would be kind of cute. See if we have enough glue action. No, we don't. But you know what? I've got some glue dots. So let me grab a glue dot really quick because that's not going to need a lot of power for that piece of paper there. We can do it with a glue dot. I grabbed 2 just for safe measures. Let's just put a couple little glue dots on the bottom of this guy. He ain't going nowhere. Okay, let's put him maybe right there. Pulled up those little wings so he actually looks like he's a butterfly and he just kind of hung out on our project. Okay, guys. What do you think? Do you like our etched butterflies? Look at that total, what do you call that? 2D or 3D effect? Look at that. Ooh, he's awesome. Okay, our sprinkle word tonight is going to be butterflies, hashtag butterflies. Remember, you can sprinkle once per day. And get into my little weekly game. I'll be getting with all my prior sprinkle winners. And we will see when we're going to get together for our balloon picking party of prizes over in the VIP page. Boy, that was a lot of peas. A lot of peas. But it's getting about that time. It's getting about that time. I think I told you guys everything you need to know, right? We talked about our transfer palooza going on in May. Not a whole lot of days in May left. Remember, buy 2 transfers, get 1 free. That's in my online store, chalkcouture.com/craftsbybecky2. If you're a club member, you can participate in our Paste Palooza. That's half off paste jars. If you're not a club member, might be a good time to join. Always get monthly deals as club members. You get flat rate shipping. It's just awesome. Our club subscription's $19.99 per month. Every month you get a transfer, exclusive transfer. 3 paste singles every month. Okay, that transfer by itself is valued at right at $15. And remember, it's that cute lemonade stand, which is so cute. Remember, we played around with that, right? So our lemonade stand is May's transfer for club members. We also have another special I haven't really shared a lot with you guys. I think I have already posted it. This one I have to go back and read to remember all the details too. So let me see if I can find it really quick. It's has to do with our Watts of Love, our nonprofit that we partner with. Watts of Love. Let me see where it is. Did post it, didn't I? May. That's the Transfer Palooza promo. Oh, have I not posted it in here? I don't see it. Let me go see if I posted it in the group. Bear in mind, I also have the VIP page. So if you're not a member of my VIP page, then put VIP below. Let me get you over there to the VIP page. That's where all my specials will be. If I play any games, that's where you're going to find all my games. Of course, I've been doing so many multiple vendor events. Okay, I'm going to have to find that extra little thing. It's pretty much you purchase X amount of dollars since you're doing all this transfer palooza anyway, purchase X amount of dollars. I'll have to go see what it is. I can't remember if it's $50 or $75 off the top of my head. But whatever the dollar amount is over in the online store, if you add, once you get that total into your cart, then you add $5 to be donated directly to Watts of Love. So then you would go up, you know, when you go up to the store to go shopping, you click and there's a tab for Watts of Love. You click on Watts of Love and then you can donate just $5. Okay, $5 directly into Watts of Love with your minimum purchase requirement, and you get a free size A mystery transfer. Okay, that's valued at $10, $9.99. So you're donating $5 to Watts of Love. Of course, you've already done your minimum, whatever it is. Like I said, I don't remember off the top of my head if it's $50 or $75, but I will find out. I will post it below in this video, and then I'll post it on the page as well, because I've got a graphic, but I think it's on my laptop. And you can stack that. So you can do Transfer Palooza. If you're a club member, you can do Paste Palooza, and then donate $5 directly to Watts of Love, and then you get that free mystery size A transfer. If you're a club member, then you still do the $5 and you get 2 mystery size A transfers if you're a club member. So once again, it's a great time to be a club member. Okay, guys, you have a fantastic night. You have a great Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. We start another work week. Wah, 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 wah. We had fun tonight making this super fun etched butterflies. Our sprinkle word is #butterfly. You can do that once per day to get your name into my weekly drawing. Okay, you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. If you have any questions, throw them below in the comment for me, okay? Now take care.